What is going on, Lucid fans? Welcome back to Financial Journey. So this reversal today is absolutely phenomenal. So currently up 8.65%. I want to give you a good breakdown of the data points and why it is on the verge of a very good breakout, even more than this. So I'm going to go over all that. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. And with that said, let's get right to it. So today was one very volatile day. $5.56 at the bottom, $6.15 as the high. Huge amount of volume. So 60 million shares being traded today. 54 is the average. And of course, when it comes to it, there was two documents that was submitted yesterday, one of which is just confirming once again the whole partnership, the amounts, but still this has already been covered. The second of which was this. So the PIF did obviously increase their position. We already do know that because it did close on the 26th. So very much known stuff. And at the time of doing this video, there has been no actual press releases, nothing along those lines, and no other SEC filings. So in reality, this is just a little bit more of an optimism, FOMO, technical rally that is happening today. So I want to go over some of the data points and things that you need to know, starting off with options activity. So options activity today is very bullish. So $3.73 million in call premiums versus 968,000 in puts. So clearly based on this, people are anticipating it to go up from here. And especially as well, if you do look at this, a lot, and underline a lot of big money is buying today. So as you can see, these are all the transactions that have occurred so far on the secondary market. And these are all the transactions that have occurred on the dark pool. Of course, dark pool is very much linked to shorting. So I'll give you guys a quick overview of that. But the options activity speak volumes. The fact that big money is getting in through that and also through physical shares. And just going back to the options for a second, this is all the call volume. So this is all the strike prices, expiry dates. So it is anticipated to be around between 6 to 650 in the next couple of weeks. But keep in mind, options activity doesn't necessarily move the stock price. It's just a little bit more of a sentiment. But because of the good momentum that's being had today, it did get over this pivot of $5.84. And by doing so, this is where hypothetically it's now trading between the P and the R1. So $6.27 is obviously anticipated. So that's going to be the next big resistance. But if it can get over that, then it's just going to be a very beautiful domino effect back to $7. So this is why I do feel, based on a lot of the bullish signals behind the scenes, such as big money buying, I do feel that this continuation is going to run up very much so, especially if you take a step back as well. Looking here, it's just gotten hit. So technically during this time frame, a lot of EVs, especially since Powell did indicate that they might be doing at least several different interest rate hikes in the coming quarters, then this just sparked a lot of fear. So even going into that news about the whole partnership with Aston Martin, it was at a substantial discount, because even right here, that fact that it got down to, what was it, $5.50, this is where, if you're looking at the one-day chart, this is just, it's below this S3. So it has been completely slammed beyond any belief. So I think in reality, it does need to get back to around the 620 to 630 range just to get back to its intrinsic level, in my opinion. Who isn't a financial advisor? You guys always do your own due diligence. Looking here, number of retail investors clearly feel a lot more optimism and are getting back in based on the momentum indicator. Today, because of clearly the good rally, it is also having a nice bullish sentiment behind the scenes with stochastic, but it is also still at 16, which is considered very oversold. So this might just be the tip of the iceberg. And as you can see, it is about to approach that very big resistance point. So there's three big resistance points that you need to watch for. On the 4-hour chart, 627, then of course $6.32 and $6.42. If Lucid can successfully get past that, then this is where $7 plus is going to be very much easily achievable. And of course, when it comes down to shorts, I'll give you guys a quick overview of that, because like I mentioned, the dark pool is very hot today, very popular. So I'll give you guys a quick overview of that. So short score is currently 78, utilization is 72.68%. And as far as what shorts are doing, they are very hesitant about this, I guess, reversal today, and they're increasing 805,000 shares. 17.84% of the free float is being shorted, and that works out to be 145.86 million shares overall are being shorted. So once again, let me know you guys' thoughts on all of this, other than shorts that are clearly, I guess, doubting Lucid and want to try to keep it suppressed. Because on a side note, I did notice this. If you look at at the cost to borrow, this is the average, this is the max, and this is the minimum. Yesterday, there was a broker, which conveniently yesterday it did get pulled back quite a lot from its rally, but it did have a broker that was offering negative 0.25 cents. Or percent, I mean. And that does mean that there is a broker out there that was physically paying people to short Lucid. So kind of interesting in that regard. But once again, let me know you guys' thoughts on all of this in the comments below. Do you think that it is going to achieve and get to around $7? Or do you think it's going to get pulled back down into the 5s? What is your take, for instance, on Lucid in the short term? If you haven't already, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. Take advantage of some good promos, and one of which is Moomoo. A couple days left, only up until June the 30th. Sign up for a free account. You get 1 free stock. Each stock is valued up to $2,000. And as you can see, deposit $100, get 5 free stocks plus a $100 cash reward. So this is legitimately one of the best deals that you can get, only for a couple days left. Link in the description below and also the comments. And with that said, I appreciate you guys watching, and let's all make a lot of money on Lucid.